Hi, everybody. My name is Andy. I'm coming to you from the Phoenix site. We're going to do a quick little stretch break today, and we'll go ahead and get moving, work on our back, our hips, and our shoulders. So when you're ready, go ahead, stand up, find yourself some floor, and we're going to start taking a nice deep breath in, and we're going to reach up towards the ceiling, getting as tall as you can, lengthening your spine. We're going to go nice and slow through these first few. And I want you to think if it was like a string attached to the crown of your head, pulling you straight up. And from there, we're going to go ahead and just come halfway. You can use your thighs to support yourself. Slight bend in the knee is totally fine. I want you looking at the floor right in front of you. Pressing your chest towards the floor, keeping your back nice and flat. Feeling that stretch all through the back of your hamstrings into your lower back. And from here, we're going to go ahead and just let it all collapse down. You can reach for the floor if you want to use the back of your calves to pull you a little bit closer. Whatever feels most comfortable for you. We're going to go through these twice so you don't feel like you need to force it right now. Nice, easy breathing. Letting your head just dangle towards the floor. And before we stand up, I want you to think about using your glutes, just like if you were doing a deadlift. We're going to squeeze the glutes, and we're going to pull ourselves up one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Standing up, shoulders may be up towards our ears, push them back to the wall behind you, and then tuck them down like you're tucking your shoulder blades into your back pocket. Let's go through these four one more time. So again, nice deep breath in, reaching up. You want to add a little bit of a back bend here. You can support yourself by putting your hands on your low back, pushing your hips forward. You can let your head fall. If it feels better to stay nice and tall, that's fine. If that doesn't work for you, you can grasp your hands across each arm. But the whole point here is to get as tall as we can and lengthen that spine as far as we can. When you're ready, we will one more time. Come down halfway again, slight bend in the knees. Maybe now you're able to press your chest a little bit closer to the floor. Again, looking at the floor right in front of you. Maybe you can press a little bit lower this time. And go ahead and let it all down. Again, reaching for the floor. Maybe you can reach a little bit further than you did last time. You can grasp your elbows. That helps weigh you down. You can also pull on the back of your legs and pull yourself closer so you're looking right at your kneecap. And again, using those glutes, one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Bring it up, get those shoulders back, drop them down. We're going to go ahead and move on to some neck circles. So you just need to stand up nice and tall. We're going to tuck our chin down toward our chest, and we're going to slowly roll our neck around in a circle. And I want you to think about scraping your chin across each collarbone. We'll go one more time this direction. Nice and slow. When you get back to the middle, you can pause there. We'll go the other direction, same thing. You might notice one side feels easier to move or more natural to move towards. That's totally normal. So we want to try to loosen up both sides. From here, we're going to go into some big arm circles, but we're going to go nice and slow. So what I want you to do is to pick whichever hand, it doesn't matter, whatever you want to start with. I'm going to start with my left hand. So I'm going to make a fist in my right. And I'm going to have my palm up like I'm pressing through molasses. And I'm going to reach up as far as I can. Take a step back so you can see my hand. Until I can't anymore, then I will let my hand turn. And then I'm gonna twist my arm, palm straight down, still going really slow, like we're pushing through molasses, keeping tension in the other fist. Let's do that one more time. So our palm is back to facing up, pressing up. Think about engaging your core here. Keeping that palm facing back as far as you can until you can't anymore. And then you can twist your hand around, reaching back behind you, pressing through the molasses. And we're gonna go the other way. So we're gonna bring our arms straight up behind us. Palm is facing away from us until you can't anymore. And then you can twist your arm in. Palm is up. Now we're pressing down. Nice and slow. Do this one more time. Palm is facing the floor as far as you can. So you can't anymore. And then you can twist your hand around again. Press through the molasses, not just letting your arm drop. Perfect. Let's get the other side. Same thing. So palm is up. We're going to bring it up towards us, pressing, pressing, pressing. Fist with the other hand. Core is engaged. As far as we can before we have to turn. And maybe you notice one arm, you can keep that palm facing backwards longer. Nice and slow, nice and slow. That palm is up again. Really feel your shoulders waking up. It feels really good after you've been sitting, working at your desk for a long period of time. Press down. Really think about moving those muscles and using those muscles and not just letting your arms fly through a circle. Let's go the other direction. So our palm is facing the floor. Bring it back nice and slow. As far as we can. So you have to turn it. Press down with your palm facing up. Go through that one more time. Go ahead and turn your hand. Press down nice and slow. And go ahead and relax your arms. We'll do a couple Ys and Ts. If you can get up against the wall, that's great. If you can't, I'm going to show you another way. We're going to press our back, our shoulders, and the back of our head up against the wall. Stand up nice and close to it. If you can get your thumbs touching the wall, perfect. And we're going to make a Y shape. We're going to bring it back in, and we're going to make a T shape. And I'm going to have you repeat that. Keep all 3 points of contact. So the back of your head, your shoulder blades, your bottom. If you don't have access to a wall, you can do this standing up. Just think about keeping your thumbs at least in going past your shoulders. So my thumb, you can see just sticking out past my back here. Try to keep it there. Keep that core nice and engaged. Making a Y, bringing it back in, making the T. Keep that thumb behind you. Do one more. And then we're going to end with a nice long hold of a pec stretch. And from there, we will be hopefully nice and warm, our neck, our shoulders, and our spine. So if you can clasp your hands together, and we're just going to reach up, standing up nice and tall. If you are unable to reach your hands behind you, that's totally fine. You can grab a wall and just twist away as far as you're comfortable. Making sure you're breathing nice and easy. If you're using the wall, go ahead and switch sides. When you're ready, go ahead, relax those arms, roll your shoulders out. They should feel really good. Should feel really loose up here. Lots of upper body work today. So thank you for joining us for this quick little stretch break for you. I'm going to be live for you next Wednesday at 12 o'clock Central Time, 10 o'clock here in Arizona. Again, my name is Andi, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.